On today's Everywhere on Foot, Sarah drinks some water. Taylor practices her forest poos. And Braden sees a pika. Oh yeah. Welcome to another Everywhere on Foot hike. Today we're in Jasper doing the Tonquin Valley. The Tonquin Valley hike is typically done as a through hike with trailheads along the Cavell Road and also the Marmot Basin Road. We started on the Cavell side and also went back out that same way. Our first stop here, just like a couple hundred meters in, is Cavell Lake. Already just a super nice hike here. I'm probably gonna get a little picture, but really nice start to the hike.
So this bright greenish stuff is the reindeer lichen. And then this is cool here. These are a bunch of little cup lichens. You can see they form a little cup.
Why are they called reindeer lichen?
It's the reindeer lichen.
The reindeer are liking them.
We're about 3K in now so far. A nice trail, just walking through the forest. Every once in a while a view of the river down, and I think we will get some views of the mountains, but right now just kind of walking through the forest, fairly flat. Most of the first bit of our hike, we paralleled and crossed the Astoria River here, which everyone quite liked the look of and gave us some views of the mountains surrounding. So we made it to our lunch stop, the Astoria campground. 7.3K from the trailhead. Yeah, we're all looking forward to lunch. We've done the easy part now, which was good. The Astoria campground is kind of the first major checkpoint along the trail the way we did it. I would say the terrain changes quite a bit from this point on, where the first part of the trail up to this point was very smooth, very dry. After this, both before and after the climb, it got quite wet. After you climb up, it gets also very muddy, which wasn't that fun.
These plants are club moss. They're a very ancient plant. The genus is Lycopodium, and they like wet places, like this. And here's the liverwort.
Can I do it again?
This guy's a liverwort. These little weird guys. Go that way! It's the wrong way!
We're going this way!
No!
Well, the trails got very real here. We started really climbing. We went through an avalanche area that no stopping allowed it. But we're oh, you hear Pika there.
I see him.
Now you probably won't be able to see him. I'll zoom in as much as I can. But in between that tree and that tree, there's a rock with him sitting on it. Or her.
They.
Spirits appear to be improving amongst the explorers. We're in a slightly different landscape now. I think we're, knock on wood, out of the climb and dense forest. What would you call this, subalpine?
Caribou land.
Yeah, so this might be subalpine terrain now. Also, for the eagle-eyed viewer, you may notice Taylor's sporting a new backpack. How are you liking the new backpack so far?
Well, I don't feel like I have a bruise on my tailbone this time, so that's nice. But I feel stylish. Sarah's jealous, so that's nice.
She still has everything possible on the outside though.
But so many more things on the inside. So many more jackets. A large knitting project. Homework. So I feel as though it was a good purchase.
We've just found ourselves in a nice alpine meadow here. I think that those over there are the ramparts that we're kind of making our way towards. I think we're almost at the next campground where we may or may not take a little break, but I don't know, it's really nice here. Oh. Spirits are dwindling a bit here, but look at these views. I think those are the ramparts. We're not very far away, also, so don't feel that bad for them. We made it to Clitheroe Campground. We've set up our tent now and started unpacking. We're gonna have dinner soon. Overall, I'd say the hike was pretty good. Very muddy near the end. A little bit of an incline, but then it kind of leveled out again near the top. Yeah, I don't know. It's an alright hike so far. This campground doesn't have any views, like you're kind of in the forest, so hopefully tomorrow there's something nice. We're on the second day of our hike here. We decided to just hike out today, but first we're going to the Amicus Lake, and big surprise, very exciting, there's a caribou over there, so it's a little ways away, so you probably won't be able to see. I'll try and zoom in on the video, but it's very cool because I've never seen one in the wild. That's what people come here for. This area leading up to Amethyst Lake in the Tonquin Valley here, I guess, was everyone's highlight of the trip. Sarah said it was one of the most beautiful places she'd ever seen. I think we all also enjoyed the serene nature that was the morning that we had. We had decided to hike out today as well because the weather forecast was for rain almost all day and it was already quite wet, so we knew it would be an unpleasant hike for the next day, but this morning was amazing. Overall, I have very mixed feelings on this hike. The highlight down in the valley by the lake was amazing. The subalpine meadows you kind of walked through on the way to our campground were great, but the first kind of almost half of our hike was very treed and also very wet, which from the other trail reports and people I've talked to, it's basically always wet. And also quite buggy. We didn't have an extreme amount of bugs, but I guess we were lucky that way. With this being one of the big 2 hikes in Jasper, the other being the Skyline Trail, I think it's definitely worth doing once. I just don't know how often I would be repeating this trail. I think once might have been enough for me, but we'll see in a couple of years.